So the second kind of report that has to do with the salespeople is the salesperson summary report. So to get there, you're just going to click on Reporting, Salespeople, and Salesperson Summary. This will bring you into the Salesperson Summary Report. So again, you can name your report if you want, choose the output method. You have the report options and the report criteria tabs. So how do you want to group your data? Do you want to look at it by suppliers or by class? How did each salesperson sell, sorted by supplier or class? Which period do you want to analyze? So you choose what period you want to look at. In this example, I'm just going to do the previous month. How to display coupons if you want to display your coupons. Class depth if you're looking at that. What fields do you want to include? If you want to look at individual SKU subtotals, you can do that. So I'm looking at this salesperson, how they did with each supplier. And under that, it's going to give you exactly what SKUs they sold within each supplier. If you don't want all that detail and you just want to know how the salesperson sold in each supplier, you just uncheck that. Cashier summary will let you look at how the cashiers are ringing up customers. Are they putting customers on your customer list? What percentage of that are they doing? Are they on a lot of sales leaving the customer area blank where they're not putting the customer on the list when they're ringing up a sale? So you'll be able to see those percentages, what rate they're actually entering customers on all your sales, if you're keeping track of that, if that's important to you. And again, we have what users would you like to include. You want to include the unapproved users, the disabled users, the deleted users, or just leave those all unchecked. Then we have the report criteria. And we have, by store, if you want to do individual stores, or if you leave the store blank, that's everything. You can do particular suppliers if you only want to look at a certain supplier. Maybe we were doing it by class and we wanted to look at Nike. We could choose class and then we could go to supplier and put in Nike. You can do it by class, by color, by SKU. Either choose one or multiple items. You can also exclude any of this criteria if you want to look at everything but a class or everything but a supplier. If you have product custom entries, you can include those or exclude those. If you have certain salespeople, maybe you only want to look at one salesperson or a couple salespeople, you can do that. You can do it by coupon code. So there's a lot of criteria that you could really narrow down and do for this report. This report is used a lot for if you have certain contests going on. Maybe you have a supplier like Nike that comes in and says, let's do a salesperson promotion, and whoever sells the most Nike within a month gets a gift card to a restaurant. So this is used a lot for those types of reports that you can pull up information and easily tell how each salesperson is selling certain suppliers or certain classes or certain SKUs. So when we're ready to run this, all we have to do is click on Add Job and Run. When it's done, it'll bring you to the report history. You can just click on that report and we can open it up. And this is the format that this salesperson summary prints in. So you'll see it'll list the store, it'll list that salesperson, and we did this by class for a certain period, so you'll be able to see how this salesperson did in each class. And again, you can do it by supplier. You can even go as far as SKU detail if you wanted all that SKU detail. So it's going to show you by class how many the quantity that they sold, the net sales, the percent in the quantity, and the percent net, and then you're going to get totals here at the end for each salesperson. So you have the total sales, the quantity, the units, and the dollars. And then any refunded tickets, you'll be able to see voided tickets, perks, if you have that. And then if you did a cashier summary, it would list that as well. And then if we want to go to the very end, we can go to the last page and it gives us totals for everything for that store. So you can see the total sales, total voided tickets, total refunded tickets. So that gives you an idea of how to run both the salesperson analysis report, what's on that report and how to read it, and the salesperson summary report. And this webinar will be available on your Rick's Enterprise menu in the training videos if you ever want to review that. And then we'll also have additional training videos that have to do with the subject. Thank you.